y'all. Today I am going to share with y'all the January Yarn Club box. I'm so excited about this box, all the extra goodies, the colorways, everything. So we are just going to jump right in. I changed up the insert a little bit and I'm really excited about it. I think it looks a lot better. And I'm also going to start having some kind of like inspirational quote or some type of encouragement on each card. This month's theme is Birds of a Feather, and to me, it symbolizes community and beauty. The inspiration behind this month's theme is my amazing Yarn Club community. I absolutely just adore all of them, and I love spoiling them and putting all of these boxes together every month. It just brings me so much joy, and I hope in turn I bring them joy. So let's unpack the little goodie bag. So one of the things I didn't have on the card were some fancy chocolates. They're the Lindt Lindor chocolates. Oh my goodness, they're so good. My premium members received 2 different ones. I just bought like a variety of packs. So I just randomly put them in bags and then randomly put them in bags. So that way, if for some reason they melted or something, it's not going to hurt any of the other items or the yarn. This is the first time I've included any kind of like chocolate goodie in the box, so super nervous about it, and I wanted to be extra cautious. So I'm hoping that's just a special little treat for them. And then to go with the Birds of a Feather theme, I got this. It's called Chicken Poop Lip Junk. Okay. It contains no poop. And when I first read it, I was like, what in the world? But I was intrigued and curious. So I had to click and find out what in the world they were talking about. And once I heard the backstory, I was like, okay, this has got to go in the box because it goes perfectly with another item I'm about to show you. But what I loved about this was the story. And I should have looked that up and refreshed my memory before I got on here, but I am going to do the best that I can. So I read about it, and they're from Kansas, and their grandpa had a chicken farm, and they would be out there in the wintertime and they had chapped lips. So their grandpa would say, and they actually have the quote on here. It says, "If you got dry lips, put chicken poop on them so you won't lick them." I just love that they named this after their grandpa and a cherished childhood memory. And this time of year, you can't go wrong with lip balm. And I thought it would be a perfect self-care item. So that's one of the other extra goodies. And then these adorable yarn chicken pins. How cute is this chicken with the yarn? I thought it was adorable. So I couldn't pass these up. And these were made by Channy Peas Corner. I just found her on Instagram and I love following her account, and her posts usually make me laugh or smile. And I love following accounts like that. So check her out at Channy Peas Corner. And she has some super adorable pins, but I just thought this one was absolutely perfect because I tend to play yarn chicken a lot and I'm not usually the winner, but hey, it's fun, right? The last one is this cute sticker that says, "I wonder if yarn thinks about me too." Like, how perfect is that? Because we all think about yarn. And this is from Applejack Boutique. She's based out of Canada. And I believe I found her on TikTok. And this is the second time I've had one of her stickers in the Yarn Club box. And I just love them. She's wonderful to work with. And ordering from Canada can always kind of be like a guessing game, but the shipping was super fast. So I was really impressed with that. And I love her stickers. So those were most of the extra fun goodies, but I have one more surprise for them. The very last extra is the mini hanks of yarn. The premium members got what I call the not so mini hank, and this is a 50-gram hank of yarn. Adding the minis to the box really added to the whole yarn chicken thing. So I thought it would be super cute, extra, and who doesn't love extra yarn? Now, let me show you the colorways. So there were 4 different colorways this month because I can't help myself. The first one that I'm showing you, I think is my favorite. I don't know. It might be a tie. I have another one that I really, really love, but let me show you this one. How beautiful is that yarn? This colorway is called Hummingbird Hues. It just made me think of all of the different colors that you can find on hummingbirds, and it's just so pretty. So let me show you a close up. This is the yarn that the premium members got. Premium members get 2 hanks of the Yarn Club yarn, and then they usually get 1 extra that's exclusive to them. This month, they got the 50-gram, not so mini hank of yarn, and then they got 2 pieces of the chocolate. Whereas the regular members get 1 hank of yarn, and they got a 20-gram mini that goes with it. And then they just got 1 piece of chocolate. So that is colorway number 1. And this is on my sock base. I don't have a lot of Yarn Club members that get sock weight because I mainly have crocheters in there. So I'm going to show you this color on the worsted weight and the DK weight base. Here is the worsted weight base of the Hummingbird Hues. And here is the DK weight. I just love all of those different colors that show up in there. And I think this is going to work up just beautifully. And halfway through packing the Yarn Club boxes, I had the idea, why not put the mini in with the full hank of yarn? So some of them are packed like this, and some of them are just riding solo because I was like, there's no way I have time to go back and redo all of that. So here's the colorway on all 3 of my bases. This is my worsted weight. The middle is my DK, and then this is my sock weight. It's gorgeous on all of them. The next colorway is a super fun one. I had help naming this colorway. My husband saw all this yarn hanging on one of my drying racks, and he just said, that's like Royal Flamingo. And I was like, I think I'm going to name it that because flamingos are pink and purple is usually associated with royalty. So Royal Flamingo it is. I got some new dye colors in, so I did not realize like how bright some of these were, but I am not disappointed at all because it really turned out pretty. And my camera can't really focus on the color, but I think it is so fun and so pretty. You just can't go wrong with happy colors. And then here is the not so mini hank that goes with it. And y'all, I just had to give up on these ties with the minis. Usually you can just like shove them in there and it's all pretty, but it just comes out the other side. And I was like driving myself crazy. And I was like, you know what? Done is better than perfect. So we just gonna let it hang out, honey. Here is Royal Flamingo on my worsted weight base. It's so hard to tell on my screen. It looks like it's showing really red, but it's like a fuchsia. It's a bright fuchsia pink color. And then there's some coral and peach in there. And then there's some purple. And somehow I missed dyeing DK weight in this color. So I just have the sock weight and the worsted weight for the Royal Flamingo. So that was colorway number 2. The third colorway is also super gorgeous. And I knew that when I was going to base the colorways off of different birds that I couldn't leave the peacock out. So this is Peacock. I already have a ton of favorite dyes that are blue and green, but when I decided to go with the theme for this month, I went ahead and ordered some new dyes, and these new blues and greens did not disappoint. And in full transparency, when this was in the dye pot, I had a different idea in my head, and it just wasn't coming to life. About halfway through, I was super disappointed, and I'm like, ooh, this is not going to turn out how I want it to. But I kept going, and I added some speckles in there. Speckles make everything better. And I remember reading somewhere in like a dyer group where they said, don't judge the yarn until it's dry and hanged up. So I kept like telling myself that, like, don't judge it, don't judge it. So I was really happy when I saw it dry and hanged up. Like, oh, look at those colors. I'm a sucker for blues and greens, turquoises, aquas, anything in that family. And then these speckles, I can't wait for my Yarn Club members to see their yarn. And this is the Not So Mini that went with that. Here is Peacock on my DK weight base. And then here it is on my worsted weight base. And here it is showing out on all 3 of the bases. Are you ready for the last one? This one I think is my other favorite. I don't know. I can't decide between the first one and this one. This is Birds of Paradise. And oh my goodness, at all the color. I used so many of my new colors in this one, and it was really fun to just kind of see what those colors looked like on yarn and what they looked like together. And of course, there's speckles. This is Birds of Paradise with its Not So Mini hank. I seriously cannot wait to see this worked up. Here it is on my worsted weight base. And here it is on my DK weight base. And there they all are together. This is one of the minis that I paired with that, and I just love this color. Let me show you all 4 of the colorways together. There they are. We have Hummingbird Hues, Royal Flamingo, Peacock, and Birds of Paradise. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. So again, this one over here is Hummingbird Hues. This one is Royal Flamingo. And then we have Peacock and Birds of Paradise. I seriously love all 4 colorways, but these 2 just like spoke right to my heart. And I just don't think I can pick a favorite. Let's recap real quick. All of the Yarn Club members got this super cute yarn chicken pin from Channy's Peas Corner. The chicken poop lip junk, which contains no chicken poop. The I Wonder If Yarn Thinks About Me too sticker from Applejack Boutique. And then everybody got a mini hank of yarn. The premium members got the 50-gram Not So Mini, and then the regular members got a 20-gram mini hank. And they also got a little treat of chocolate. My premium members got 2 and the regular members got 1. I had the idea the other day to start recording these box reveals before I do the ship outs. That way I have all the yarn and everything right here, and it's all organized and neat, and I can just do it right away and I won't forget anything. I'm not going to lie though, it does make me a little nervous, like going through their boxes and showing everything, because I'm like super scared I'm going to put it back in the wrong box. So I'm probably going to spend the next 30 minutes going through each one of the boxes, making sure I put everything back where it goes. I hope that you enjoyed the January Yarn Club box reveal. And until next time, happy crocheting.